Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how I made this off-shoulder peplum top with a double flare sleeve. I actually made this for my sister's traditional outfit, but I didn't get to film it. Then a client asked me to replicate same thing for her. Then I said, why not just film it and show you guys? So guys, if it's something you like to learn, let's get started. So guys, here I already have the upper part of this top ready. I'll be dropping the link on how to cut an off-shoulder dress if you don't know how to do that, so you can get an idea of what we did there. So guys, here I also went ahead to cut out my 360-degree flare. I'll be also be dropping the link in the description box on how to cut a 360-degree flare. So I went ahead to cut a full circle flare and I had two pieces here. I also went ahead to iron an interfacing to the wrong side of this fabric. So this part I have an interfacing on the wrong side, then I'll be joining both flares together. That means I'll be joining both flare right side facing right side, and I'll join with about half an inch. So after joining both flares together, we will have two full circle flare, that is two 360-degree flare. I also went ahead to cut out the lining. So you are also going to cut the same way you cut for the main fabric. Go ahead and cut it on the lining. Then we'll be joining the fabric to the lining on this down part from one end till we get to the other end. So here's what I have after joining the lining to the main fabric. I have two 360-degree flare. It's looking kind of long, but it's a cleansing plate, so it's just going to fit right when we fix it to the upper bodice. So I'll be bringing up the upper part of this top. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to nudge the center point of this top. So I'll be placing it like so. So just place it to get the middle point of the front bodies. So after getting that, I'm just going to go ahead and notch it. Then also get the center point of the flare. So the center point should be that line that we joined. We are making 360-degree flare too. So that line we joined the two flares together, that should be the center point on the flare. So I'm just going to place it right side facing right side and go ahead and pin it down. So from one point of that center point, I'm just going to go ahead and mark 1.5 inch. So I'm just going to mark 1.5 inch like so and go ahead and pleat it in. So we are pleating it inwards. I'm just going to zoom it in, guys, so just watch carefully. So I mark 1.5 inch, then I'll go ahead and pleat it inwards like so. It is coming towards the center point of that notch we made. So I'm just going to place it down and hold it in place with a pin. So after pinning this part down, I'll go ahead on this other part. We are going to go ahead and mark 1.5 inch also from that center point outward. So just mark 1.5 inch, then go ahead and also pleat it inwards, that is pleat it going inwards to the center point of the flare. So I'm just going to pleat it, making sure those two places are touching on the center point of the flare. So I'm just showing you what it looks like on the right side. So next we'll go ahead and determine where the next pleat is going to be. So I'll be placing this side seam to the center point we have here. Then you go ahead and notch this point here. So this is where the next pleat will be. So I'm just going ahead and pin it down till we get to that notch we just made. So guys, when we got into the notch we just made, I'm just going to go ahead and mark it on the flare. So I'm just going to trace that point on the flare like so. Next, we are going to go ahead and mark our 1.5 inch from that point outward like so. So just go ahead and mark 1.5 inch. Then we'll be placing the pleat like so. So just watch how I made this pleat on this part. So it's quite different from the center pleat because this is going outward, not inward. So the pleat is going outward. Then also still on that notch, you're going to place your tape rule and also mark 1.5 inch again and also pleat it inwards this time. So the first pleat on this part is going outward, then this other second pleat is going inwards. So the idea is to create a kiss pleat. So one part is going to go outward and the other part is going to go inward, so you can get a kiss pleat. So I'm just going to go ahead and pin that down and also show you what it looks like on the front part. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, we have kiss pleats in front. So guys, next point of our pleat is going to be on the side seam, and the next other point will be on the dart at the back bodice. So those are the places I'll be putting my um pleats. So those are the strategic places I'll be placing the pleats. So the method continues. Just go ahead and when you get to the side seam, you pleat it 1.5 inch, one going outwards, and the second part should be going inwards like we did for the second pleat. So I'm just going to do it all over the top. So I went ahead to do it all over the top. This is what it looks like on the wrong part. I went ahead to join it and also sew it down. So this is what it looks like on the wrong side, and this is the right side of the top. So guys, it's already looking so beautiful. And like I said, I went ahead to fix the next pleat on the side and also on the dart on the back part. So guys, this is basically what it looks like on the other part, and we'll go right ahead now into the cutting of the sleeves. So guys, I already went ahead to cut the flare for the sleeve. To actually get this cutting, I'll advise you watch the video I'll be posting in the description box to get the off shoulder measurement. So this flare should be at least 2 inches longer than themselves. It's a two-step flare. So the shorter one should be 2 inches shorter than the longer one. So next I went ahead to also cut linings for each flare. We'll be lining each flare. So this is also the long sleeve of the top. Also go ahead and watch the video how I achieved this, and also I'll go ahead and join the lining for the flare to the main fabric. So I'll be joining it like so, placing it like so, then I'll go ahead and sew all around, then open one part up. So guys, I went ahead to do this, and this is what it looks like. I went ahead to sew all around, then turned it inside out and also gave it a good press. So this is what it looks like. One side should be open. So we'll be fixing it to the long sleeve of this top. So I'll be showing you how to go about it. So I already went ahead to complete the sleeve for this other part. So this is what it should look like after sewing. So I went ahead to fix the flare to the long sleeve of the top. So let's just go right ahead into it. So first you go ahead and hem the sleeve. Then after that, you're going to face the sleeve to get the center point of this top part. So just place it like so to get the center point. Then you cut out a piece. So this piece should be about 2 inches in width. Then the length should be what you have on the top part of the sleeve. So you keep that aside. Then also on the flare, you have to get the center point on the flare also. So on both flares, I have my center point. I already went ahead to notch it. Then I'll be placing the shorter flare on the longer flare, center point to center point. Then we'll be placing it on the sleeve like so. So I'm just going to go ahead and also mark the center point of this pieces we have here. So mark the center point. Then this piece will be right side facing the right side of the sleeve. I'll secure that with a pin, then I'll continue until I get to the end point of the top part of the sleeve. So just continue pinning it down. So you're pinning the both flares to the long sleeve, then the pieces to it. So I hope you guys just see how I did it here, and this is how you're going to take it to your sewing machine and sew from one point to the other. After doing that, you just take it to your sewing machine and sew about 1/2 inch on this part. Then you're going to flip it over like so. Then you're going to fold it in like you're sewing for the band of a skirt. So you just fold it in, then you're going to sew in front, so the stitch should be in between this line in front here. So guys, this is just to make the sleeve have a neat finishing on the top part. So I'll go ahead and sew that and show you guys what it looks like. So guys, after sewing, this is what I have. I went ahead to join the top part like I told you, and this is what it looks like on the wrong side of the sleeve. So next you'll be trimming off the excess I have here. So I have excess here. If you have excess, it's just fine. So just go ahead and trim it off on this top part on the flay. So I have excess on the flay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off. So when you're cutting, be careful you're not cutting everywhere, just this part to fit in that curve we have on the long sleeve. So I'm just going to cut it like so. So this is where I have my excess. I'm just going to cut the excess out. So when I'm done with that, you just go ahead and fold the sleeve like so. So you're going to go ahead and sew the sleeve. So just go ahead and fold it into two like so. The flay should be inside. We're not sewing on the flay, so it's just on the long sleeve. Go ahead and sew on the seam allowance you left on it. So I also went ahead to sew this, and this is what it looked like. I went ahead to sew. Now, like I said, you should hem the sleeve. So I hope you've hemmed the sleeve by this time. So yes, flipping it to the right side, this is what it looks like on this part. It's already coming to life, guys. So go ahead and fix this to the top. So this is the top, and we'll be fixing the sleeve to the armhole area. So you just place your sleeve armhole area on the top armhole area, then you go ahead and pin it down. So I'll go ahead and pin it down. Then on the seam we have the side seam of the top and the side seam of the sleeve should align together. Then I'll also go ahead and pin this top part down. So after pinning down, I'll take it to my sewing machine and just sew on those parts we have the pin. So just go ahead and sew on this armhole area all around. So I'll do that for the other sleeve and show you guys the final look. So guys, that'll be all for this video. Do not forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and drop your comment in the comment section. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.